Here we are then, back again. Christmas is over. Um, I had a good Christmas. I really enjoyed it. Very chilled time with Laura's mum, her sister, all of her family, extended family. Took some time to look after myself. I relaxed on the diet, relaxed on my training, but only insofar as just had more rest. Instead of training every other day, I took 2 or 3 days between some sessions. So the week 3 training split wasn't actually over the course of a week, it was closer to a course of 2. But it was good. It gave me a good mental reset. The additional calories certainly aided in the training aspect of feeling better, as well as the rest obviously aiding in that as well. Felt good. I mean, felt really good for the first day of week 3. I was up against it with time. For whatever reason, I think I allowed myself to get lazy. Again, probably just a mental thing, and just arrived at the gym late. Squatted 167.5 for 4 sets of 6. It moved well. It moved a lot better than I thought it was going to, and I quite enjoyed squatting on that day. I did on the second set catch my pinky as I was re-racking the bar. Went to put it down, and where my hands had kind of got wider as the set had gone on, just again through a little bit of laziness. As I put the bar down, my pinky was in the rack. It didn't let it stop me. I just carried on. Got all the sets done. Enjoyed squatting for the first time in a long time, which is a good progress mentally, because I've hated squatting as of late. Bench then on the same day was 4 sets of 6 at 100 kilos. Also moved very well. Shoulder discomfort did start to kind of rear its head again, but not as bad as week prior that I had in week 2. Weight felt really manageable, really quite comfortable, and I had some more reps to spare, which is nice. I used to be able to do 100 kilos for a set of 10. I think I'd quite like to be there again very soon. Moved on to seated overhead press, and I fluffed it. I absolutely fluffed it. I got the weight wrong on the Smith machine, put it up to 70 kilos, got 4 reps, didn't understand why, quickly did some maths and realised that 70 kilos was not the weight I needed for a set of 7, so I moved it back down, went to 60 kilos, hit the reps, shoulder really grumpy, again, for whatever reason, couldn't pick out a happy movement pattern and get the shoulder feeling well. Bent over row went into 85 kilos, 3x8, so a 2.5 kilo increase on the week prior, a couple less reps. Moved well, felt really good. I'm really getting into my groove, and that 95 kilos I am hunting down, or 90 kilos I should say, I'm hunting down, that I started with and was really struggling with. Moved on to weighted hyperextensions, did 5 sets of 10, so we're doing less reps per set, but by doing an extra set we've overall increased the volume. Holding the dumbbell was pretty gruesome, even with straps, with my pinky being sore at this point, very sore. But I got them done. I was rushing the sets maybe a little bit too much, so I started to feel it in my back more than my glutes. But I still felt it in my hamstrings the next day, so I think I was doing okay despite not being perfect with it. But you can't be perfect every time. Sometimes just doing the work is okay. Day 2, primary deadlift day, 4 sets of 6, 182.5 kilos. Easy again, absolutely comfortable, very happy with how they moved. The grip was still feeling a bit troublesome with the crushed fingers, but it was fine. We got over it and working fine again now. From there we moved into long pause bench, 87.5 kilos, 3 sets, 4 reps. Comfortable, absolutely comfortable. No shoulder pain actually today or that day. So that was really positive, really good mental boost. Allowed me to glide through it quite simply and felt happy. Moved into the pause SSBs, 150 kilo squat, safety squat, very comfortable, 3 sets, 4 reps, smooth. The bar wasn't set perfect on my first set. On my back, it kind of had to move it around during the set, but from set on 2 onwards, felt groovy. Did some cable rows after that to finish it off. All in all, it was a really good session. That session, I was really buzzing when I finished it. Really started to feel the love again for training. Day three, day three was a brute of a day. We signed up to go for just a morning walk with Laura's sister and her husband, her son, and their dog. I love Laura's sister's dog, Buddy. He's a border collie. He is just the most handsome, fun, amazing dog, and he lets me pick him up and hold him like a baby. He doesn't get that from many other people, but I always pick him up, and yeah, he's wicked. He's so good. What we thought was going to be a gentle walk across a flat canal turned into 11-kilometer walk up a mountain with Laura's cousin. I believe she kind of then dictated the pace and the path. It was windy. God, it was windy. It was just the start of a storm that we had here in Wales. Fairly steep for the whole climb on the way up. And it just wound. It felt never ending. My legs were battered. Mentally, I was battered after it. Got home probably about an hour and a half before my normal gym time. I did a nap and then woke up with about, I think it was about 90 minutes before the gym closed to get my session in. And I went because I needed to get it done. Mentally, unbroken. I knew that I had to get it done. I knew that there's things to achieve next year. So no days off. We get in there and we get it done. So we went on to pin squats. The pin squats were 155 kilos, 3 sets of 6. My legs were fried, absolutely fried from the walk. But we hit the numbers and we got it all done. And I felt happy. I was worried that I wouldn't have anything in me. I didn't really eat a lot again because I was out 5 hours hiking. But very, very happy to have gone and got it done. Moved on to Spotto bench, 80 kilos, 3 sets, 4 reps. This was good, very shaky, very in control, but solid, very, very solid on the work. Dumbbell rows, 28 kgs. Down on my previous attempts, but I did do these chest supported. I was feeling it at this point. My back, my hamstrings, my glutes. I was tired, and I think bending over to do dumbbell rows, I would have just been miserable. But I still wanted to do them. I still wanted to get things done, so I did it with chest supported, and it felt fine. I got a good engagement in my lat. I did what I needed to do. I was sore after this. I was supposed to do core work, but I literally had about 5 minutes left before the gym would close, and thought, you know what, I'll catch it up another day, and I did. But all in all, that led me into pretty much Christmas Day, and I definitely earned my Christmas dinner. Took a couple of days off then over Christmas, allowed myself to rest, recover. I did go back to work as well on the 27th, and that's when I went back to the gym. So the food definitely allowed me to feel really, really good for the next session. I did pause deadlifts, 170 kilos, 3 sets of 6. These felt easy. I was able to pause literally millimeters off the ground. It was like tension on the bar, just break the floor, hold it for a second and pull. It felt amazing, absolutely amazing. That's how pauses should be. That's how they always should have been from the start. It really felt like it clicked. I don't know if it was the food, if it was the mental reset or what it was. Even if I just nailed my setup those days, but they were absolutely the best. I've got the hiccups coming as well, I think. Started on touch and go bench then next. That was 92.5 kilos, 3 sets, 10 reps. Didn't feel good doing these at all. They moved fine, got the reps done. I can't really have any real complaints. They just didn't feel nice when I was doing them. It is what it is, I guess. Stiff leg deadlifts, 112 kilos, 3 sets of 6. I was really slow on the eccentric for these, really went down, engaged myself in the movement, felt it moving, and it felt really good. Did then pull downs and rope overhead extensions, smashed them out, nothing special, got a good pump and really kind of, again, had another day where I enjoyed it. Day 3 and day 4 of that week, my secondary squats, my secondary benches, or tertiary squats I guess if you include the SSBs, but on a normal back squat, they were brilliant. absolutely brilliant. They made me feel good, and they made me excited for what 2024 can bring. If I can keep my training feeling that consistent and that happy, positive, I won't have a problem. I won't have any problems whatsoever. I think I can wrap it up there as well. Keep it short, keep it brief. I have started week 4 already at the time of recording this. I will be recording week 4's video pretty much in a minute. I'm 3 days in, and that's exciting as well. There's some big changes going on in my training ish. So yeah, I'll catch you then.